So, good morning, gentlemen. Today, I am going to speak on the topic like China and Japan relation and India Japan relation. So, first of all, that I'm going to talk about China Japan relation. So, we know both the countries or the developed economies in the Asian continent. So, we know both are manufacturing manufacturing sectors. Both countries, their manufacturing sector is very good. But why? But in the recent year, we see that the Japan investment suddenly drops in the China's economy. Why it's so? Why it's so? What's the dispute? The number. So there's also a dispute in the every country. That the neighboring country, there's also always a dispute like the India, Pakistan, India, and China. So number one dispute will be is the island, Shikaku Island. The island shares that what the country claims that this island is a integral part of this territory. This is the first dispute. Second dispute is this Taiwan issue. China claims Taiwan is our part, but Japan says it is a sovereign country. So Japan is also interested in the Taiwan, so that's why they say it. So this is also an issue. So in this sense, and we see a suddenly drop of the investment in the Japan's because both the nation are manufacturing goods and they export their manufacturing good in all over the world. So Japan find to alternate the China. So Japan find India. So why Japan finds what's the reason behind this? Why Japan choose? The number one reason is the economic growth. Japan sees in the Indian subcontinent. Japan sees after the China, India as a growing economy day by day. So means its economic growth is constantly growing. So number one reason is this. Second reason is the Japan means India is sitting in the middle of the Indian Ocean. So it is also Japan think it is also provided to trade further in the West Asia or the in the European market. So number one reason is the second. Number third reason is the India's manufacturing sector is weak. India sees their manufacturing sector is weak, means they import most of the product from the China. So Japan says it's a crucial thing to Japan thinks India is a manufacturing goods. India lacks in the manufacturing sector, so Japan will means fulfill its needs. Number third is this. Number four is the consumer market because China's number one trading partner with India. They means most of they export to India's. So Japan says that India is a consumer market. India means consume most of the products that come from the China. So fourth reason is this. Number five reason is to counter the China's position in the Asia. So they see that India have the large military bases in the Indian Ocean. And India also have the defense, very good defense in compared to the other. So this is the reason. And and if we're talking about what's the India's gets, if India maintains a good relation with Japan, we see that Japan thinking and what Japan want from India, and know what we get from the Japan. Number one thing is the technology. Japan shares a lot of technology. Means when they come and put their and when they come and start their product in India, they comes with a lot of technology. So they share the technology with the Indians and also the private companies, public sectors, private sectors. So this is all to going to misadvantages. Number one reason is six. First is this. Second is employment opportunities. Japan companies boost their capability. Japan companies set up their base in the India. They got employment to the people. People learn some skills. People learn public speaking. They learn some the database. They learn some engineering that will help to work in their sectors, manufacturing sectors. Number third is they enhance their manufacturing good. Mean Japan helps India to enhance its manufacturing goods. Like I also said earlier that means India is a large importer of the manufacturing good from China. No, Japan's fulfill its need. Japan provides manufacturing goods and also shares to the also share technology to the India. Number third is This is I talked about the Japan. India gets the technology. India gets the employment opportunity. India India gets what India gets. Number one reason is India got the FDI, foreign direct investment is also a big role play in the Indian market. FDI. Second reason is the India got technology in the various fields. India got employment opportunity, and they also work in the Quad in the defense cooperation. They also work in the defense cooperation to boost their into to boost their relation in the India's Pacific Ocean to counter China's and the major threats against each other. They also work on the economic security. So in the 2026, now I'm about to come in the 2026, we see that the India's Prime Minister came to India, visited to India, and they share some a lot of technology and some a lot of talks. And Anji, okay guys, I will come. Wait for a minute. So in 2020, Japan present visited India, so they to share a common things. So I will tell you. Number one, things they work on the economic cooperation. They work on the security, like in the India's Pacific Ocean. They in the India's Pacific Ocean. They work on the security. They work on the economic cooperation. They work on the intelligence, artificial intelligence. Like today we see in the military, like today's in see there is a geopolitics. The artificial intelligence play a major role in the defense forces also. Like we see like there is a defense dog, this artificial dogs robot that help the military in their performance. So number is artificial intelligence. Fourth is the nuclear energy cooperation. Energy cooperation, like they share the renewable resources, they share nuclear energy. They work on the means green hydrogen. This is also a concept that means emerge in going. This green energy is also a concept that will emerge in the future. Green energy. They work on the green energy. And number fifth is means they want to overcome the China's influence. They want to come overcome China's influence. So they both the countries working on the defense cooperation. They work on the some the organizations to boost their performance in the maritime. They all means they both countries know that both countries are working in to work in the Indus Pacific region and performance and perform the good trade good trade between each other. And also have the other countries like India's initiative that is Mahasagar. India's initiative is that is Mahasagar. Japan find is very fascinating. That means in the around the Indian Ocean means that countries suffer from the any disaster, any means earthquake or any means any disaster that means that destroy or that means sometimes of provide difficulty to that country. India provides initiate India's initiate provide help, humanitarian help, like the medicine, like this all type of stuff that India's Mahasagar is. And number fourth is the means they want to overcome China's influence. uh, China has the largest critical minerals, so they means they if China needs China is the only country is the largest reserves of the critical minerals. So China knows that it will enhance and it will stop. China know it will stop the supply chain. So this both countries overcome and use talk with each other and overcome to influence the China, and they also share the critical minerals with each other. Not and also both the country thinks that they will not means China's influence is not on this, not on both the countries. Critical minerals. So we talked about the artificial intelligence, economic cooperation, defense cooperation, energy, nuclear energy, and the green hydrogen energy, critical minerals like the Mahasagar program. Both the countries or work on the two initiatives, like two ministries, both the countries, like in the economic cooperation and the military defense. Both the countries like external Ministry of External Affairs and Ministry of Defense. Both the India's these two ministry and the Japan two ministry working with each other to collab and to boost the India's future and Japan's future. So in the end, we will say that if India wants to work with the Japan, and Japan also work too good with India. These two countries have to cooperate with each other, and they have to share with each other a lot of technologies that will enhance their people life, their economic cooperation, their defense focus, their energy, their artificial intelligence, their maritime trade. Yes, this will enhance focus, and India and Japan will see that they become a very good friends in the geopolitics era. So this is all about today. Thank you.